love. Let's talk about love.
I can hear her heartbeat for 1,000 miles. And the heaven.
Here are my unfinished thoughts about love. I think love in general is supposed to be an ability and not just a feeling. What I mean by that is that I think with love comes a lot of sacrifices, and you loving the person means you willing to put that person above other things in your life. I think there are different types of love, like the love you have for your family, the love you have for your romantic other, and the love you have for God. And I think the love you have for your family and friends is just sacrificial, and you want their happiness would make you happy. I guess that's what love is to me.
It takes away all of my heartache in the night like a thief.
I think obstacles strengthen love, because I think when people are able to get through obstacles and face problems together, it shows that they really love each other and they can stick by each other even when life gets really, really tough. A few months ago, my mom and I were traveling. We went out to dinner, and she was telling me about how raising kids is really, really hard, but also very rewarding. And when you raise kids with somebody together, it really strengthens your relationship because it's so hard. And when you kind of finish that first part of just raising kids and they're off working or whatever, and you get to that next stage of life, it just shows how strong your relationship is, being able to get through that, and then being able to relax and travel or do whatever you want. The strongest types of love do require obstacles, because I don't think that you can really tell how strong a relationship is without knowing what it can get through. And I think if a relationship doesn't face obstacles and problems and just kind of easy breezy, I don't think you can really tell the depth and strength of the love in the relationship.
And when I'm returning from so far away, she give me.
I think obstacles can sometimes make or break a relationship, and they can, they can be the entire thing that determines whether people's love succeed, people's relationships succeed despite them being in love. Yeah, I think sometimes the obstacles that a couple faces together, or that people in love face together, can make them stronger if they handle it correctly, if they can handle it right, and they can, stay together through it and be stronger because of it. But I also think that obstacles can very much, be too big to overcome. And, eventually, even though two people may be in love, because of these obstacles, they can't have a relationship or they can't stay together. As an example from my life, my current / my boyfriend and I are on a bit of a break right now, and I think largely the relationship is going to end because we live too far apart, and there's too many, geographical, cultural differences that are separating us. And so, that's an example where even though I'm always going to love him and he loves me, I don't think it's going to work out. I would say the strongest types of romantic love don't always require obstacles. I think sometimes obstacles are inevitable, but I think a lot of times people in relationships they kind of create their own obstacles, if that makes sense. They create problems or things that create problems or create, distance or tension between them and the person they love. And so I don't think you have to have problems necessarily or have obstacles to, successfully be in love with someone. The most common obstacle today, I think, is communication. Well, I think it's life, and I think it's communication, because a lot of times, like, as I've said, if people might be in love, but things in their lives keep them apart. Things, whether it's their job, where they live, what they believe in, kind of all these extraneous factors that that keep people apart, even though they might be in love with each other. And I think you ideally want to say, you would love someone no matter what, no matter all of these things. But that doesn't always work out that way.
But it's no one's fault.
I have a good friend whose wife was unfaithful. She had an affair, not just a one-night stand, but a relationship that continued for some time with another man. For many couples, that would be the end of the marriage, possibly an event that marked the end of their love. For this friend, he and his wife decided to stay together, in part for the kids, in part to try to rebuild the romance they once had. My friend confided in me that the scar, the pain, and the doubt caused by his wife's affair will never leave him. So yes, obstacles can impact our loves. All types of love encounter obstacles. The presence of obstacles are not a requirement or necessity reflecting the strength of love. They are a fact. They exist. They cannot be eliminated.